Need something from your professor? Want to turn in something late or see if you can get a second chance on a bum assignment? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but here's a few tips on how you can manipulate your professors and increase the probability of getting what you want out of them every time. Stay tuned. What? She gave me a D on my paper? I'm so mad. Email. Professor, Whoa, hold it right there. Before you send that angry email, let's talk about some right and wrong ways to handle this situation. One thing to remember, first and foremost, is that your professors are human, at least partly. Unless you run across a rare full professor who has fully turned. We put our robes on one leg at a time and drink coffee as we emerge from the faculty catacombs each morning, just like everybody else. This means that they have the same human tendencies that we all do. If your initial approach is aggressive, that will put them on the defensive and make them less willing to help you. As the saying goes, you catch more flies with honey. Consider the difference between these two emails. Why did you give me a D on my paper? I need this class to graduate. I did the work, so you need to give me credit. Versus, hello, professor. I want to say that I really enjoy this class and I look forward to it every week. I especially liked your gummy bear joke. However, I saw that my grade on the last assignment wasn't as good as I'd hoped it would be. Maybe I misunderstood the objectives. Do you have some time we could meet to discuss it so I can do better in the future? See the difference? Now, which of those students are you going to be more willing to work with? Remember, a university is a professional place and everyone deserves to be treated with courtesy, even your professors. Maybe don't ask for a big favor like a second attempt or to turn in something late right away. Start soft. On the first email, discuss how you want to do better. Then in a follow-up email or meeting, you can say, oh, I get it now. I misunderstood. I really want to do better. Would you be willing to let me take another shot at it so I can make sure that I've learned it? First, they're already working with you at this point because this isn't your first interaction. And now they're on your team and they want you to succeed. Keep the emphasis on you. I misunderstood and I want to learn more is much more likely to get a positive response than you gave me a bad grade on your test. Also, keep in mind that being a professor involves juggling a lot of different roles. Teaching is only one small part of their job. They're constantly moving from one class to another with many different students and different topics and assignments, faculty meetings about all kinds of different committees and service to the institution, research labs, which is critical if they want to keep their jobs and continue to impact the field, to responsibilities outside the institution, both professional and personal. From the outside, it looks like a cushy job, but it can be really very demanding and stressful. Some professors are adjuncts, meaning they may only teach one or two courses and have another job as their main income source. Now, this doesn't mean they don't care about you, but it means they may have extra challenges. They don't have an office at the university. They may have to juggle other work and life responsibilities carefully. The point is, if you send a professor an email and they haven't responded within 10 minutes, hold off a while before you send another. I'll also suggest that you might do better if you can take a little time to cool off and think about what you want to say or get out of the interaction before you email. Hot takes are easy and that mad energy gets your typing fingers flying, but the emotional tone is likely to come through and that's not going to do you any favors. Before you email, wait an hour. Talk to a friend or a roommate about the situation. Go figure out your ask. What is it that you want to accomplish? Do you want to just complain? Do you want to find out what went wrong so you don't make the same mistakes in the future? Do you want to ask for another chance? Do you think they made a mistake and you want them to take a second look with you? Is there something they can do to make things more accessible? Point is, make a plan before you email. Professors also have memories, and if you're going to stand out, you want to stand out in a good way. You don't want your reputation as a troublemaker to follow you to the end of the course, to future courses, or remember, professors can talk to each other too. Also, you might someday want a letter of recommendation, so keep that in mind. While we're here, a few other tips. First, find something you can connect with about the class. Mentioning something about the course lets them know that you're paying attention and care about something. Next, be respectful. Academia is a professional environment and you should keep that in mind. If you are disrespectful or take a tone that is too casual, you'll either put them on the defensive or make it seem like you don't care and you don't want to put in any effort. If there's something everybody hates, it's feeling like someone else is trying to get away with something. Professors have usually been around for a while, so they have heard it all before. They're gonna know. Match your goals to theirs. Emphasize that you want to know the material, not just earn points or grades. Protecting your GPA isn't high on their priority list. Their job is to make sure that you learn. They care about the subject and whether you know it. Grades should be reflective on how much you've learned. Don't make assumptions. Don't assume the worst, that they want you to fail, that they don't like you, or they don't value your goals or aspirations. People don't get into this business with the desire to fail as many people as possible. In fact, we want you to succeed, and we like watching you walk across that graduation stage. We like running across you out in the world, doing well, and representing us and the institution well. Now, we also know life happens sometimes and that you need a little extra support. That's the button you want to press, not the angry student button. Remember, if you want them to be the professor you've always wished you had, you've got to start by being the student they always wished they had. This is a psychology channel, and there's no one psychological trick that can ensure you get a good education. However, a little common courtesy goes a long way. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to get more videos on all things psychology, and until next time, keep thinking.